It's Nick here for Into Boxing, and I am delighted once again to be joined by Fabio Wardley. Fabio, victorious tonight yourself. Talk us through your fight first and foremost.
Yeah, a little bit tricky in the start, a little bit more to think about in terms of obviously it being a southpaw, so some things to consider, but overall I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy with the improvements we made in terms of me starting faster, being more switched on early, getting away with getting my own shots off, my own combinations and things off earlier, so overall good tick for what it was.
Was it difficult, obviously, because you had a very late change of opponent? Obviously, your original opponent couldn't obviously get into the country, and then it was last night you were getting your new opponent. Was that difficult to obviously sort of take in and switch up? Did you have to switch anything up for tonight, or was it just a case of, look, we've got a game plan, we're going to stick to what we've done, and away we go? Yeah,
more so. Like, don't get me wrong, it's never ideal. It's annoying, but I think as a fighter, you have to be professional and do your best not to let it get to you, and because if you do, it can obviously affect your performance on the night. I think a bit of a saving grace was that Kingsley was a switch hitter, which means he did go into southpaw a lot, which means we did practice that quite a bit. So having a southpaw tonight helped out. There was bits in there that we could use and move around with.
Let's switch to Derek Chisora, the main event of the evening. Won via a split decision victory over Kubrat Pulev. Do you think that was the right result?
Yeah, I do. I think Derek earned it. I think it's hard with Derek because it's always so scrappy and it's rough and they're always hard to call. But I think more so for however entertaining Derek is and how much he puts on, he does deserve one every now and then. I think that more so because he always puts himself through the ringer, but it sometimes always comes up short and it seems a bit unfair almost. So it's just nice to see him get one, basically. It's nice to see him have one. Obviously, I think a lot of people think about him about thinking he should retire, but off a win now, he's definitely getting back in there.
Do you think, obviously, he was targeting the body a lot early on to Kubrat Pulev? Do you think that slowed Pulev down and probably took the sting out of some of Pulev's shots later on? Yeah,
I think that was a good game plan. I think they knew that Pulev was that big, upright, rangy style, so go to the body and just, because trying to get to his head behind there is not really going to work too well. So going to the body was a great game plan. It slowed them down and he got to then work body and then come to the head and get off obviously that big overhand right he loves so much.
What do you think Derek will do now? What's next for Derek Chisora? I mean, he's always in entertaining fights. It's never boring. He brings war, as his name says. What do you reckon is next for Chisora?
It's hard to say because he's in that difficult position of he's such a big risk for someone for what kind of reward, except from financial, and obviously the kind of ranking title thing he's won tonight. But aside from that, what do you really gain from beating Derek Chisora, who's got double-digit losses on his record? So it's hard, but he puts himself in there because he's in the rankings now. So in terms of who next, I couldn't pick him. I really couldn't. But whoever it's going to be an entertaining fight.
Let's have the final word. Leave the final word with yourself, sorry, for your fans, sponsors. Obviously, done in the Ipswich Town shirt today. We spoke about Ipswich. One question I've got to say for you. You said if they don't get promoted next season, you're signing on. What position would you play?
Well, back in the day when I did kick a ball, I was up top. I was the centre forward, but I don't know if I can ping a ball the same way I did. So maybe just stick me at the back and I'll be solid back there. But hopefully they get through, hopefully they go up, and then we can keep pushing as a team and I can keep pushing as well.
There you go. Fabio Wardley, thank you very much for giving Into Boxing some of your time this fight week, and hopefully we'll catch up with you in the future.
No worries, mate. Thank you.